Day 33. What does today bring? Every day brings something. I keep managing to kinda... Oh, they're just gone. Do I feel bad now? Oh, it's still here. Oh. Well, there we go. That's nice. I kind of forgot, actually. Each day I keep managing to do something. God, $38 allowance. Okay. Got it. Yep, each day takes some kind of shape. I keep kind of chipping along and kind of making some kind of permanent progress or discovery. So today we're basically hoping that I draw the tomb, because I want to be able to investigate that last clue I got. Oh, this one's bigger than the other one. Did it do anything yet? Obviously all three of them will open the berry door. Nope. There we go. Don't really care about that. Save data stuff. Yeah, that stuff mostly doesn't amount to much. So the question is, will this stay here now? I guess it had to reset back to its spot and they had to program it as maybe as a failsafe in case you didn't successfully retrieve the note. Sorry, the chip. Because I did die before I got to actually send it back because of how the steps work. Okay. I have no idea. I imagine there's probably a clue somewhere pointing to those pots, the vases, saying, come here for the thing, but I don't know what the clue was. So I guess maybe I'll encounter that at some point. That was a bit of a surprise. The fact that I made the powered thing and didn't get to use it as much. I got to use it once, which is why I have the new secret about the angels to investigate. Come on, man. Give me the tomb. I want a tomb, please. Or a fire. Can I have a fire, please? Let's do the trading post. I don't think I have a use for it right now, but I'm curious. There's nothing in my inventory. We could experiment with more things you might be able to trade here. And I don't know. If I can get any kind of fire, I would like to blow this up and see what happens. I'm amused by the idea that it's too dangerous to pick up, but maybe the game will let me blow it up with dynamite. You know, for fun. It's there. It sure feels like it's there for interactive purposes. Alright. Yeah, the trade post isn't very appealing because it doesn't give me a modifier for the run. And you don't really know what there is to discover with it. Which could make it powerful, but it could also just be a waste of time. Because you don't know what you're going to discover with it. Alright, so I'm down 10 steps already. That's a great start to the run. 2 left turns. That's awkward. Oh, the parlor. I clearly have money already, so... The pantry has diminishing value over time, whereas the gems aren't that much more common by comparison. The black box is false. The black box is true. A false box contains the gems. Okay. A false box contains the gems. The black box is true. If that is true, and then this is true because that is true, then that means that the one that says the black box is false would have the gems, because that narrows it down to 1. And half the time the puzzle is just narrowing it down to 1 in some way. There we go. Get the den down. Another gem for me. Awkward early kitchen spawn. I could just stock up and then not have to worry about it this run. And the commissary. I mean, I want... but my doorway rule... I should put a dead end here, because the storeroom's going to keep spawning, and I want the contents of the storeroom, so the storeroom's not bad for spawning, it's just that I don't want it to end my run. So I should spawn this to get it out of my way. Because I have added... I think I might have added multiple storerooms to my pool, making things a bit worse. Let's get the club sandwich right now, so I don't have to worry about it later. Tomato soup, $5. I swear tomato soup came up as a clue at some point, I just don't remember what it was. Okay, so boiler room is the thing that gives me a bonus this run. I wish I could remember why the tomato soup kind of sounds important. Because it kind of sounds important. The study. Oh, God. I've got to do it. It keeps not getting drawn, or I keep passing up on it. I don't want a dead end here, but maybe I can snake around to the foundation. Or get the keycard or something. I keep not drawing the study, and it's increasingly a problem. What was the clue? D8? December 8th, was that the clue? Another one of these, I guess. I have access to so many gems via the system. But it's only one at a time, so it feels like I'm getting a lot of gems because you work for them and do a little clue. And we know what the... I didn't get every letter individually. Like, I haven't solved every individual painting, but I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure the answer is if we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. And at this point I have 7 out of 8 letters, so we probably did it at this point. Okay, so this is a queen. If I place the office, we have a king, and then I just have to cross-reference the rooms I've made so far to see if those ones happen to have chess pieces in them yet. But statistically, they probably will. Because all the other ones are less rare. I believe a knight is in the security room. So all of the basics I place all the time have them. So in a way, my biggest priority right now is just to not accidentally create a dead end. What? Are these books always down here? Am I just, like, not used to thinking about them? Okay, the office is a king. Are these the books that mean the study is active and you can use a gem to redraw them? Maybe. I should just do the office right here. It's a little awkward to do it right now, but... if I do it right now, then that's it. I have a king and a queen in play. I just need to finish drawing everything else now. One, two, three. Was it always 0303? Maybe. I can also start a science experiment right now. Am I crazy or did I just pick that gem up and it didn't go up? Maybe the number went up before the animation played, so when I saw the gem get to the top right corner and it didn't change from 7 to 8, I was like, oh, it's broke. But maybe it, maybe the number changes the moment you click on it. Remote terminal access. Laboratory. We like the laboratory. I wonder if other people prioritize this the way I do, or if that's just a me thing. It seems like a powerful ass room. 3 aquariums, 1 gem tier. They give me the gold tier allowance one so often. You're saying eat an apple, draft an archived floor plan, draft a hallway from another hallway. These are not likely to come up much. Add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool over and over again would be comical. The question is whether or not that would be valuable or not. Most things just give you a bit of a bonus for each one, but I'm not going to get like a better ending for my aquariums necessarily, and they also cost gems. I try hard not to draw an archived art floor plan at all. And a hallway from another hallway also doesn't really come up. Guess I'll do apple. Just as a fun little bonus. Not a very impactful one, probably. But I haven't had any apples yet, and now when I do, I'll notice. Alright, so now the whole area I just explored already is full of coins if I feel like doing another loop through them at the cost of my steps. Okay, I do still have a room left to the... It's on my left, so that's good. Okay. This gives me another key. Oof. Oof. I might do the storeroom. Ideally, I would get a left turn to fill in the last slot, but they gave me no way to go left. This reduces me to 1 doorway, which is pretty... the broken lever. Thank you. God. Random loot in rooms like this really makes me nervous. I really have to hope that the I'm on observation duty effect is taking over and that I just, like, get so familiar with some of these layouts that whenever anything changes, I'll notice it on a glance and be like, a thing's here. Because I am constantly really paranoid that I'm going to miss something like that. And if I miss something like that, that would be devastating. Like, having an entire run where I just wanted to do a specific object, and then finding out that it just was on the floor the whole time in a normal room I passed through several times and I never noticed it. Like, that would really suck. 14 coins in the system. Low. Offline mode. Unlocked. There we go. Alright, so I have the lever. That's my first item. A little bit of an awkward item to get first, but okay. I'm still hoping to get the sledgehammer and stuff, because there's stuff I'd like to do. Man. I don't want to be more likely to draw red rooms. I could do the laundry room because it might become powerful later. I don't really want to turn all of my money into keys or gems right now. Because I'd like to go to the commissary. But at some point I could reshuffle my deck a bit and that could be nice. I will use my gem if I don't get straight away or something here. Oof, the dark room. I guess this is an okay use of the dark room because it'll just delete itself. Because it would be wasteful of the passageway here. The dark room loses its right door, but also I don't have to deal with the dark room this run. So that's alright. That's alright. Here I want to get the most branchiest path I can possibly get. Cloister Arena's okay. Expensive, but drawing a new one would also cost me something. Maybe I'll get a chance to draw Boop. Boop. Maybe I'll get a chance to draw a green room over here for once. And find out what a luck point does. A terrace. Okay. Which gives me permission to do a dead end down there too. You feel a little luckier. What does that mean? I don't know what luck is. Is it anywhere on the screen? Where is my luck stat? Okay. It's not really listed anywhere. What really gave me pause is for a second there, I noticed that it said 1 on the bottom. And I see now that that's just because that's Rena. That's their symbol from the stained glass thing. But I thought the 1 was my rank of luck at first. So I was like, oh, should I keep raising it later? But no, I think that's just that one thing. I think it'll show the same symbol every time I raise my luck via this room. Which is unlikely to happen again right now. Let's draw a little dead end over here to get rid of another one. Hopefully. Not exactly. Bit awkward. I guess let's do the observatory because it might affect more things. Like, give me more apples or something. Is this a giant one? Nope. Dead end rooms are more common today. Uh-oh. A pair of chests have been added to the entrance hall. Clavis the key. I really need the sledgehammer. Alright, well I got a key. That's okay. What a monkey paw moment to be like, let's try to put a dead end. Well, it's not even a monkey paw because I didn't even get what I wanted in the first place. But I'm like, let's put a dead end here to get out of the deck. And the game's like, would you like to make dead ends more common? I'm like, no. I'm explicitly trying to reduce the dead ends. I'm trying to manage my deck properly, you dick. I would like to be able to strike out ahead in this direction. Okay, Jesus. Awkward use of the passageway. But I do want to reclaim the left side of my building if I can. And a furnace will not help with that. Boiler room is a bit expensive. But the courtyard break, yeah, the courtyard and the boiler room both break a door. The boiler room's slightly better because it might connect to something cool, but also courtyard going straight ahead means I don't get an upward door at all. Whereas if I have an upward door here, I can wrap back around and use the far left panel as a dead end. My own benefit. Shit. Okay, well, Chamber of Mirrors could be cool. Chamber of Mirrors does unlock something cool. This room's full of oranges. Imagine if this room was full of apples. I would get 4 allowance from that. Yeah, we haven't done a Chamber of Mirrors for a while, but this one is poised to be a potential win. So if I can surround this with accessible doors... Never mind. Not the attic. I have no gems again. If only I could connect the freezer to the boiler room. Okay, so I immediately can't access this room the way I'd like to. But if I can go left, I might be able to still get up the elevator part of it, even if I can't go to every part of the room. Yeah, I'm immediately, they're like 2 dead ends and a straightaway, and I'm like, no. I'm trying to open the Hall of Mirrors. Dude. Rude. Okay, well, a right turn doesn't feel that productive because I'm probably going to be able to go up from the cloister. Although maybe not. Every bedroom in the house. There are none. Okay, so this won't benefit me. This give me 2 items. But I have to rely on the cloister. I just feel like if I go slightly forward from the cloister, I'm going to be hitting the square to the right of this one anyway, so it doesn't really necessarily need to have a right turn. But I have opened myself up to the possibility of the cloister just completely screwing me and me not being able to continue at all. At which point I guess I just check to see if I happened to draw that the right combination of wow, 2 dead ends and a den. That den is terrible, but it doesn't kill me, so it's tempting to click on it just for that reason, but I'm like, please, man. Fuck, not amazing. Okay. I mean, it's gotta be the secret passage. I can't afford the secret passage. I just killed myself by not playing the den. It really did just dead end me like that fast. Are you serious, man? Yeah, it's just like that. I can't go back to the foundation, nothing. Can't get any more items, just the broken lever. Okay, so this is a dead run already. Damn. All I can go for is doing the chess puzzle. Go back to my long page of chess notes. And hope that I've drawn the remaining pieces. Okay, so studying office right off the bat. So office is king. Didn't I have a table for this? Yeah, I made an office for this. Okay. So king is in office. Queen is in study. Bishop. The chapel? No chapel. Bishop, 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 bishop. The rumpus room. This is bad. I only have the bishop written down for chapel and rumpus room, which I don't think I've drawn this time. It might be screwed there. Knight. Should be one in security, right? And the observatory? Yes. Alright, so alright, security. Rook. The vault? No. The bookstore? No. The nook and the clock tower. The nook. Oh no. The little one with the key, right? The reading nook. Chamber mirrors. So many of these are rooms I would have placed in most runs. Let's see, pawn in the storeroom. What is the storeroom? Oh, down there, yeah. Oh yeah, there's 10 of them. It's one word, I read it as two. So the bishop and the rook. So I guess I'll search every single room of my house for a bishop or a rook to see if there's one that I haven't written down before, because who knows? And if I don't find them, I'll just quit, I guess, and be sad that I failed the chess puzzle once again, even when it was like my one goal. And then I can consider trading these items at the trading post just to learn what they might do, because that's the only remaining other task. Alright, so there's no chess piece in this room, right? We have a lot of steps for me to waste right now. We're desperate right now to discover any chess pieces that I've never recorded in my book. Tiger, tier. Hahaha. Remember that one? I don't know if there's like a rule to what kind of room has a chess piece. Are they in regular blue rooms? Yeah, the den. Are they also in non-regular rooms? Let's see. Completely flunked out of this. This room should be repeating in every direction, so it should be pretty obvious if there's a chess piece in it. Because there'd be like 4 of them, or 8 of them actually. Yeah. Come on, I want to save this puzzle. Not really believing in myself right now. It just felt so meant to be that the game immediately gave me what I needed. For the 2 maybe rarest ones. I don't know if I can call the king that rare, if the king is in... Let's see. There's the knight, which we already know about. I don't know if I can call the king that rare, if It's in the office. Does this room have a chess piece in it? Certainly not going to check very well right now, but I think it'd be outlined. I think we'd be able to see it, unless it's on like a weird shelf or something. There's the other knight. Laundry room? There's a chance to see a surprise chess piece that I haven't had to think about before. Man. I guess this is how I ultimately lost, is this run I really should have, apparently, I mean, we know now, because it turned out that way, but yeah, if I traded my gems, if I traded my coins into gems using this room, then I would have not died. I don't think anything is in the laundry room. I think rooms that sell things might never have a chess piece in them because it might kind of confuse things a bit. The storeroom has a pawn in it. That's one of the ones I wrote down. There's the king. Here's 2 lockboxes I might as well open because what else am I going to do? Ah, dice. If I'd come back here, I could have used these dice. Hindsight. You're not expecting to lose that abruptly immediately. The study has a queen. The parlor? Has a pawn. Do I have that one written down? Probably. Yes. I might as well have drawn the freezer. I think I couldn't afford it anyway, actually. With the freezer, I could have at least kept some of my money. This room has a lot of places to hide a chess piece. I don't think I see one. And that's just another storeroom. Nope, that's it. Yum 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 yum. No apples. Not even one apple. They couldn't give me one apple. So I think this is a rare run where we accomplished, nothing. I got a luck. I get to hold on to that. I plugged in the chip and I got 1 luck. And I can hold on to that fact as being my 1 accomplishment, basically. I was excited to do the Chamber of Mirrors. Dang it. I might get to duplicate a specific cool thing. Well, hopefully next run I will I'll draw a tomb. Mid-sized villa. Feeling mocked right now. How dare you? Fail fast, I say, having taken 30 minutes. Rule 34. Alright, you can't watch this episode, not on YouTube. You have to we have to go to other websites to watch this episode. Did you... Get my money... Okay, this time the chip did not return, so it does stay where I put it. I want a sledgehammer so I can rapidly click on things again. I want to find what other things I can break. Now I'm all excited. Give it back, 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 give it back. I want to be a menace to society. Give me a tomb. There it is. Ta-da! Do I go down there and check? Let's just go down there and check. Looking for whatever the 8th angel is. That's a little suspicious, that opening right there. So I only have 7 angels written down. The pitchfork is number 3. Chimney sweep is number 4. The baker thingy is number 2. Okay. Need to create a ruby candles tomb. There we go. Because we were told that if we light those up, things happen. So if I ever find out how to light things, I want to blow up the dynamite, but also here's a place to check out. And those are in 2 different starter rooms, so I really got to figure out how to get fire, because I'm going to have to do it multiple times at least. Because I have to draw 2 different seed rooms to even do it. That's the hoe, right? Yes, that's number 1. Somewhat suspicious, weird chunk there. Yeah, there's candles all over the place, but those 2 candles were special and different. But how do you light them? The scepter is number 7. There also just is annoyingly fire everywhere, so I'm just like, give it to me. I don't know if this is a combination that means something. I feel like, I don't know, has it changed? I wouldn't be so sure, honestly. So that's the scepter. The riding crop is number 6. The broom is number 5. Give me the torch. Give it to me. I believe I looked at all of them. Oop, there's more. No angel over there. So there definitely are multiple spots where I would want to light some fires down here. If I can figure out how the hell to get that. We've been in this game for so long and I still haven't found how to do fire. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These 2 are across from each other, but these 2 are diagonal from each other. There's only 7 angels here. And it's the 8th angel that points at our hope. The 8th angel points to our dreams. The 8th angel. I'm figuring it's down here. Does it just mean death? Okay, so well, since I'm in the tomb, I can at least go in and ride the boat across. Underground map. Or can I? Is there an 8th angel in here? Are they counting death as the 8th angel? This might be my only chance, is just to push this over here so I can get around it. I don't know. I keep thinking there's gonna be a map of this floor, I guess. Eighth angel points to our dreams. Don't know what to do with this one. I still have no idea what this room is. Ah. Also in the tombs. How do I indicate this? Tomb time 2. And circular room below. No, my pen! Okay, got it. Okay, these are also that type. How do you light a fire? Kid, why didn't you just bring a lighter? You literally have a campfire and you didn't bring the ability to light it. Are you kidding me? Alright, I'm gonna take this across. Can I skip this, by the way? I don't think so. I might be able to now go back out. Because I don't have this, I don't have the, I want to go down there, so I'm trying to bring it over here for that reason. I don't have the security card, so I can't go up the elevator. But I did just move that thing, so maybe I'll be able to use the gear puzzle to go around it. Maybe. And if I can do that, I can go back out while it's still here. And then I can lower the water level and ride it and ride this over there. From that, from this side. I hope. Because that direction doesn't work for me. Ah. I don't need the elevator. I can go upstairs the long way. Yeah, so no gear puzzle for me this time. I can just run out through the door I broke down, thankfully. Thank you, Super Sledge. I'm always going to call it that. I don't really care what it's actually called. Can I break that? Every pot I want to destroy now. Are there weird candles down here? Is there weird bricks over here? I'd be kicking myself if there was, because I would have hoped to have checked that when I had the sledge. I don't see any discoloration back there. I'm paranoid now. I must achieve every Super Sledge opportunity. It excites me. I'm gonna lose a lot of steps in this process. We're gonna be not great on our economy. I'm not gonna check that area, but that's where I go when I solve the chess puzzle. Okay, we did draw the tomb, so we've already done that part. So I don't need to go back in there. So this isn't the worst ever. It's similar to what happens when I check both of these doors as far as my number of steps goes. It's not ideal, but most things I do haven't been that anyway. So, you know, let's shoot out to the back, to the side, the distant. Yay! I like having gems. Time to generate some green rooms. And then a sledgehammer so I can break down the wall of the green room, please. Please. Also, patch this into the game. Salt shaker. Shovel. And then some gems if I want them. Sure. Not the best use of my money. The keys are pretty expensive. They're definitely cheaper if I get the key place summoned, so I'm reticent to spend my cash there. Courtyard's a chance for another gem. And I have a permission to myself to create a dead end on my left now. I want that. Okay, I have a shovel though. Coin. Hopefully I get the sledge soon. For so many reasons. Alright, draw a dead end, please. You fucker. This game bullies me. I'm not gonna spend the hallway, so let's do this. Let's get the gem out of here, I guess. I have so little control over when certain things get drawn. Give me the free gem. Dunkel Shorn. Yeah. Okay, connect to the foundation, please. The security is fine. It gives me access to the other thing I want. This counter is always cluttered enough that I always think something has changed on it. So I always pause for a moment to see if something is there. Do. Low. Firm. Ah! Someday we'll get these data transfers going on. Alright, remote terminal access, few active terminals. Laboratory. I feel like there are a few cooler things that you can have as effects at the lab. And I'm waiting for them to show up again. Even the one for stars is kind of interesting and doesn't come up very often. But there's also just like some wildly different outcomes that seem less common. Lose 10 steps, then gain 20 gold. 3 aquariums and 1 star. Hey, I called it. Every time you find trash while digging, 3 times you open a locked trunk. Okay, so the trash while digging is going to happen the most, probably, but it's hard to say. I'm currently incentivized to summon green rooms. Because I want to break into the secret garden's hole. Just can't say it that way. And I also I have the watering can, so green rooms currently benefit me. Yeah, the pool is good because I want the pump room. If I get the pump room, I get to actually check out the weird tunnel. Okay, I have 3 lockboxes to open so far. I gotta get the sledgehammer. Which unfortunately I cannot draw the way I'd like to. 4 lockboxes. Oh, can I have the attic, please? Locked. The gift shop. It's an acceptable source of more doors, I guess. Storage blocks, console edition, but when? Locked. Oof. The chapel is acceptable because it has the bishop. And we want to make sure we have a copy of that. And increasingly, it's just not that much money compared to how much I'm starting to get. And the door's locked. Okay, we gotta go back and look for keys. I have so many locked boxes. Give me a key, please. Do I go back down to the bottom before I continue forward? Maybe. Gotta remember that I have like 4 lock boxes already. I could buy a key, but they're really expensive here. And there are other sources, like that one. Okay, whoops, all dead ends. I guess I'll do the locksmith then. For said cheaper keys. 3 keys for 12. As opposed to 1 key for 10. That's a huge difference. Special key? What kind's gonna be? Secret garden, secret garden, secret garden, secret garden, secret garden. Secret garden! And I can get more sets of 3 keys. That's a lot of keys. Okay. Kitchen's the only one that's not a dead end, so kind of awkward, but whatever. No money to spend on it right now. Oof. Oof. No. Damn it. Passageway. It's not a good use of the passageway, but it really wants to dead end me right now. Okay, I'll take the dark room just because it at least lets me draw a room down here at all instead of not doing that. Don't know what it'll be, so that's exciting. Okay. I guess. Not a great placement of the pantry. Does the pantry have a chess piece somewhere in it? This is another one of the ones that'd be great for hiding one. But it's so hard to see. It'd be hard to spot because of how chaotic this room is. Alright, so that's not a good pantry placement. Eh? Oh, a dead end. I'll be honest, I clicked on both those doors kind of hoping that they would be locked so I could use the secret garden key, because that's the row we're on. And instead they fucked me. 3 gems for the cloister is not good, and it's not even by the wall. This sucks. It's just such a bad cloister placement that I won't even get a green out of it. And I do have 3 doors all pointing to the left over there, so I have a few different chances to try to make this work. So I think I'll just get the steps. A gem. The way that I find little secrets on the floor all the time with the metal detector, but then when I check constantly, because I learned those spots from the metal detector, I feel like I never find them there. It makes me feel like the metal detector spawns items. Which maybe it does, just to justify its own value. Alright, so let's use my remaining keys to see what I can accomplish by going this way. Oop, shovel. Pebbles. That's star. If I'm gonna be a smartass, which I always am, don't you always find pebbles when you're digging? So shouldn't I just always get the reward for getting garbage? Checkmate. It's a bad placement of the office, but I do want the office. I'll do the bedroom this time. Get a free walk through this path as opposed to the other path being, hey, lose $1. The den opens things up nicely. But I do want to place the study and the office again. Woof. Bark, bark, woof, woof. Bark, 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 woof, woof, woof. Alright. At least I get a green room, which means... Oh, the kitchen's all the way down there. I should... I forgot to refill my thingy. Alright, I don't need to use the secret room right now. Oh no, a dead end. But it makes them free. Making them free does work with what I'm currently trying to accomplish, but I do need to make my way all the way over here again. I forgot to refill my water at the kitchen. I think I had it already, I don't remember. Alright, so gift shop, I'm begging you. It's gonna have to be the lab. We've already started our experiment. A lot of locked doors right here. Woof, I would not. I would like to not draw the archives, please. But I'll take your little lunch pail. Yeah. Spread keys throughout the house at the cost of a gem. I guess I'll take it. Is one of the keys going to be in this room? Yep. Oh, it blends in with the environment so good. Because it fits here. I wonder if I've ever not picked up the running shoes that are in this room. The treasure trove. Be good money. But I'm just missing that whole direction down there. That sucks. I did already draw my special key and it was not the car keys, so it's a bit less likely to show up this run. I'm not awash with keys, so it's kind of a bad time to do that particular thing. West Wing Hall opens my place up a bit more. Gives me a bit more hope. Let's do the Nook. Food. I'm trying to summon the garden over there still. It keeps not giving me a locked door. Oof. Oh, this time the library didn't do a U-turn. Hey, library, make up your mind. Aquarium would give me another place to water, except I don't have my fucking water. I don't need the library, because I think I've checked out every book. Yeah, it's a bit less valuable right now. Yeah, the aquarium has a better orientation without... Yeah, I get to go south and that way. Well... The hallway is probably better. No, because I can't go north. I just don't love the library, because it... I mean, we already have the West Wing Hall, yeah. But ultimately, the library is better for the layout, because I would like to draw the aquarium later for better luck. I think at this point, it's time to just not rent anything until I can buy another book, unfortunately, which I wish I had, but no such luck. Can the garden key go in the back? No, it can only go on the wings. Give me a left turn. No left turn. Kind of lame, but the study does at least count for that. Do I not have the office yet? Okay, so I don't think yeah, I don't have the office yet. We have the study. Office is a bit of our priority. Ooh, they put items here that I probably have missed before. God damn it. I'm not as used to seeing this room. $12.08. These are blackmail letters. I wouldn't recommend hiding them behind a funny puzzle. Just saying. What was your downfall? My need for puzzles. My insatiable puzzle slut nature. This would be a good use of the corridor because it's guaranteed to be unlocked. So at least, since we're at a high rank right now, at least I can guarantee I don't have to spend another key right now. Just go slightly further. The trophy room is fucking expensive. Wow. Parlor's a dead end. I can't spend my gems on redraws right now. Yeah, it's not a terrible place for the walk-in closet. We can just loop back around to the previous stuff and try to go north from there. Gem. Compass. Something down here? No. Four items. There's a pawn in here. Oh, the car keys. Which I now... Damn it. Right after I confirm I'm not going to be getting the garage this run. Okay, so I should be paranoid a little bit. I definitely need to count the items each time, because this room is so cluttered, you can just lose the items in it. Which is wild. Alright, so the dining room now has food in it. And I'm out of keys, so I was right not to do them here, but... Now as I backtrack, I might find more keys, but who knows where they are. That's a bit of a stressor. But, like, gems screw you over because you're locked into having to pick something and you're out of gems, so you have to just make do. You can just try doors without keys, and you'll just not have the key yet. That's not as big of a deal. We're looking for a left turn. It's locked. I have money and steps, yeah, so I can just go back down to the front door and buy another set of keys. But I'll still keep an eye out, ideally. I don't know if this room's capable of having keys or any loot in it. It is a little goofy to try to loot a, still no sledgehammer, right? No. Just the shovel. A secret garden key is a good one here. Okay. Here we go. Get another room from this. Some shovel spots. Ooh, when did I get water to use? I never made it back to the kitchen, did I? Am I crazy? Open up. I just want to know what's behind here. One dig spot is it in the whole secret garden. That's unusual. But at least the secret garden gives me 2 doors. That's some good shit. Drawing room is fine. So if I have the drawing room, that means that I don't have to worry about this. I can't open it. Well, when I can open that, I don't have to worry about which way it goes. Let's see. I always reflexively want to press the skip button on these. There isn't one. Okay, so north or over. Yep. Not locked. Oof, the greenhouse is a dead end. An observatory is kind of rough. But might benefit me in some cool ways. I'm just not gonna get the sledgehammer this run. Even though I have the secret garden unlocked now. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. And a diamond. So 2 things that spawn diamonds, although I don't think it's gonna change the loot drops of previous green rooms, of which I mostly already have. Locked. Might have to return unless this one's unlocked. Okay, so all 3 of these doors are locked. It's time to go all the way down. Do I have a straight line? Wow, I have a straight line all the way down to the commissary. That's kind of wild. Okay. So I'll go all the way down to the entrance. And I'll buy some keys. God, this is where all the sledgehammer spots are. It's tempting to buy keys to sledgehammer. We will also want to fill up the watering can. That's a few more of those gems, which I should have the chance to use. Okay, 3 keys for 12. And then do it again. Okay, so I have 6 keys. Oh shit, there's a key. No, the key was distributed, right. I distributed keys throughout the house. The 7 keys. Do I open these lock boxes? There's like 4 here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? That leaves me with the keys for these 3 doors. But what about the next locked door? Well, statistically, some of these will give me keys also. I don't know if these are worth it or not. 3 gems. Please give me an actual key too. Okay, lots of gems. Jeez. They're swim trunks. So silly. Bunch more money. I guess I can go back down and buy 3 more keys now. Very silly. But why not have the option? Does the secret garden have a chess piece? We have the recurring motifs of the swans. No. Let's see. This one is perfectly valid to have a dead end in. The vault. How many mechanical door spots do I have? Do I have any gears? 1 for security. 2 for laboratory. So not great. Especially don't have any reason to that it'll like to expect it'll open up anything crazy. The vault gives you $40, but I don't have anywhere to spend $40. Besides more keys? I don't know, man. The closet could give me a sledgehammer. So that seems like it's better pursuit of my goal than the vault, as crazy as that sounds. Didn't though, gave me security card. Well, man, security has not been holding me back. I did not turn it off. Was definitely hoping for sledgehammer. So then if I drew the workshop, it might give me a battery. Casino, break room, parlor. Break room doesn't usually give me a great item, but it might give me... It does give me the ability to rest here for the card tomorrow. Let's redraw, because I'm still trying to hope for the pump room. The office. Okay. The office and the study does turn this into a valid run, potentially, for my other goal. Don't run payroll. I don't have either room, I don't think. So spread gold and we'll just see if I find any, I guess. Wee woo, wee woo. Look, another gem. What do I do with all these? I guess there was always 3 counts. It just seems funny because it's 0303. Okay. I think it's time to review my notes again. We once again have the office and the study, right? There's the office. There's the study. For the night, I need security. Did I place security? Yes, I don't have to change that one. Pawn, storeroom. I'm pretty sure I placed a storeroom. Yeah, okay. I need a bishop and a rook. And the bishop... is in the rumpus room, or... right, the chapel. I was missing because it's right at the top of my stuff. So all I need now is a rook. A rook is in the vault. Uh-oh. The bookstore. Or the nook. The reading nook. There's a nook in the rook. The rook in the nook. I have a nook. We win. We did it. Alright, I just wrote down all of those. Alright, so now my goal is to get a sledgehammer for the secret garden or a pump room so I can check out the weird tunnel. But I should be able to do the chess puzzle, and I have plenty of steps to get back outside, so we're not much of a worry there. I'm just now seeing what else I can accomplish this run before I go down there and test if the chess puzzle works the way I think it did. I can finally check on day 3072 or whatever the fuck we're on. The coat check would dead end me so hard. The ballroom makes me not go left. Ah, it's a bummer. There's got to be anything better than this, right? Hallways come on, man. I have all these gems for redraws. Don't make me sad. The cloister. At least it is free now. Yeah, I guess take the cloister just to give me access to the full options here. And I get a gem from the cloister. And here's the special flowers that I just got. So I just got 3 gems from this room. So instead of costing me 3 gems, it gave me 3 gems, and that just gave me a star. That just gave me a star. That just gave me a star. Oh my goodness, this room. And a turnip. 3 stars and 3 gems from this room. Yeah, it's not a bad draw. And I have 3 keys, and only 3 possible rooms can exist at this point, so we don't have to worry about that either. Okay. Things could be going worse. Alright, the hallway is useless to me. The nursery is pretty useless to me. Solarium could be good for making my draws in the next 2 rooms better. I think I'll draw the solarium. Which gives me another gem. Hee hee. Oh, right. I also want a green room. I wasn't even thinking about that. I'm so sorry. But the green room gives me more luck. So now I have even more luck. I don't know what it does. And I don't know if it's measured anywhere. This shape's down here. I don't think the game's gonna tell me how much luck I have. There's a black pawn here. But pawns are so common that I don't feel the need to chronicle all of them. It'd be really hard to have a run that doesn't have pawns in it. Okay. Yeah, green rooms drawn from here are helpful. I forgot the solarium wasn't even an option. It doesn't really make sense the solarium's there. It's in the middle of the room, in the middle of the castle. Where's it getting that omnidirectional sun from It's like there should be a ladder going up on top of the roof and the solarium's up there or something. Alright, hopefully I get lucky. But I do have a lot of gems with which to re-roll desperately for cool things to happen. Storeroom, servant quarters, those are both useless to me. Redraw. Easy Crim's a dead end. The freezer, I can't... I'd get to keep some stuff, which is okay, but I don't get to thaw it. I'm trying to do permanent stuff this run. I don't need the vault. I already have a rook from the nook. It's fun to say that. Trophy room. Do I care about the trophy room? It gives me 8 gems. Cost isn't that big of a deal because I get most of them back. But I already had a trophy room before. It didn't seem remarkable. It's like the rich get richer situation for your gems. Break room would give me a place to rest. I really want the pump room. I have the pool. There should be a pump room. The pump room. There we go. Thank you. I'm like, I have so many gems. Give me the fucking pump room. It has to draw eventually. They couldn't just go, like, just choke me out there. Alright, let's fill the fountain back up. Tank 1. No, pump 1. So pump 2. And then RIP the pool and our swim trunks. I'll get to keep those swim trunks someday. And enjoy those. So the pool is 6. Which is tied to... That's the back pump, the secret one. I always do this one backwards because I'm trying... Reflexively, I'm pulling the lever towards the tank I'm trying to fill. Okay, so let's... No, yeah, I do want to go this way because I'm trying to fill the pool this time. But the tank is empty. The tank needs to then be filled with reservoir. That's facing the right way. 2, pump 2. So for this bit, I can just press that one, then that one, then that one, and that one. Yeah. After how badly your last run went, I'm pretty satisfied with how well this one's going. In fact, I should keep a running notes. Let's see. Reservoir, tunnel, chess puzzle. I need to make sure I don't forget what I've gained access to and defeat the purpose of it. Anything else? I never got a sledgehammer. It'd be a yeah. To be a super sledge, I would need... Yeah, it should be impossible. Yeah. Oh wow, it's really impossible. I don't have the battery or the sledgehammer or the secret lever this run. I got no component of it whatsoever, just to starve me out. So even if and then even if I drew them, because I was like, maybe if I draw the attic, I'm like, nah, at this point I don't have the workshop, right? Sometimes I feel like I need a Control F feature, just to be like, do I have the workshop? I don't think I have the workshop. No. So I don't have the workshop or any of the 3 components. I could not have less of a super sledge this run. Jeez. I feel bad. Let's see. So I need exactly 6. So I need 1 more than I have right now. And the real answer is usually just to drain the aquarium. I guess I could go see what an empty aquarium looks like. Can I? Did I not place an aquarium? I don't see any rainbow anywhere. I'm thrown off because I just placed an aquarium last run, which is still this episode. See, aquarium 6. Might as well finish draining this so that when I put the aquarium in, it'll be fully drained. The aquarium is 3. 3 goes into pump 1. I guess since this is full... I want to transfer it 1 to 1. Oops. Let's fill tank 2 back up. This is still full. I think I might be a little trouble math-wise. Yeah. How did I end up with 1 leftover? I thought I was able to do it with just the aquarium before. I guess greenhouse is 5. Five's also pump 1. Guess I can drain the greenhouse. Don't know what... Not sure if I even know what happens if you drain the greenhouse. Like, which part had water. I guess there was flowing water. Maybe without the greenhouse you don't get the gem flowers. Alright, my notes say reservoir at level 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So that's the thing to check out on the way out. Still have 1 more room to draw. And nothing else to do with my gems, so I guess I can just keep redrawing. Laundry room was not helpful. Trophy room, who cares? The music room. I keep wanting... I still wonder about the major drawn late. Nope, that's a prism key. Is that really not the solution? Because then I really don't know what major drawn late means. Is it like what time of day I draw? Or do I have to finish this entire puzzle separately? Because I still haven't solved that necessarily. Candelabras and whatnot. Prismatic key is useless to me. And I don't think I have a coat check to worry about. I guess I can go unlock the treasure trove with one of my remaining keys. It takes me a moment to even parse what this place is shaped like, because it's getting wild. Alright, so no luck with the super sledge again. I once again got the secret garden, though. Womp womp. No use for this money. Already ate the food. The previous box in this room contained a true statement. It's in red, but it's handwritten, so it is true. Okay. I'm not going to write that down because it doesn't contradict anything or add new information. It just says the last one was true, which we knew at the time. I don't think there's any more lockboxes around. I'm just going to pick one of these to unlock, I guess. See if I find anything interesting. Fuck you. Fuck you too, I guess. Let's get back outside. No reason to take this for the lost money. It's full of water again. The trunks aren't floating because they're open. I enjoyed that they paid attention to that detail. I think I do want to go out the front door for the chess puzzle. And then from there, I can then loop around. I can take this tunnel into the underground area. I guess taking the elevator down then coming through here might have been fewer steps. I don't know. Maybe. Hopefully I can solve this. Office, study, chapel, security, nook, store. Also, hopefully I'm right about this being where I'm trying to go. Is it in this tunnel? That's a slightly suspicious darkening. Oh, that's just what those openings. Oh, bleh. This is what it looks like in front of those windows. Okay, they don't let you press tab while you're there. That's a little annoying. Study is all the way in the top left. That's a queen. Okay. Office, over, down 2. Okay. Bishop in the chapel. Up 4. Knight in security. Right there. Let me out. A rook in the nook. Top left. And a pawn in the storeroom. Any storeroom. Ooh. Choose your piece to receive a new permanent power? Well, there's some divergent options. Okay. I guess it's a case of every playthrough being different. Ambition of the pawn. When you reach rank 8 each day, you may choose knight, bishop, rook, or queen. Gain the power of that piece until the end of the day. Oh. Interesting spin. Mantle of the knight. Add the armory to your draft pool. What does that mean? What does that mean? Gambit of the queen. Each time you draft a room on the queen's side, west wing of your house, lose 5 steps and gain 1 key. Every time? Ew. Oh, I don't like that one. Rank 8 is the highest rank, right? 8 times 5. Is it 9? That's like 40 steps lost or something. That'd be devastating. There are ways of getting keys. I don't usually run out of keys in a run, so I don't think I want this one. Also, having to do Ambition of the Pawn and then choose Queen, that's so unhelpful. And I guess that would be Ambition of the Pawn to Knight would be you have to first reach the back of the room and then you can add the armory to your draft pool for the remaining rooms, which might not be very many. Okay, so there's downsides to the pawn already. Banner of the King. Each day you can choose a color. Rooms of that color are more likely to be drawn while drafting. That is some control. That's interesting. Piety of the Bishop. You do not have to pay tithes. Instead, gain 30 coins the first time you enter the chapel each day with this power. Okay, so it just makes you immune to just the chapel. Tithes. Does that count the 2 steps in the gymnasium also? Just anything that costs you something to walk in the room, which is really rare. That's like 2 rooms. It's like immunity to 2 rooms that aren't that dangerous. But $30. But once again, I have a growing allowance all the time, so for all I know, I might just inflate my allowance so much that feels like a trivial amount of bonus money. You may draw floor plans up to 4 times when drafting the 4 corners of your house. Oof. That's pretty good. I think I'm torn right now between getting the armory, whatever that means, or getting this. So that whenever I reach a corner of the house, I'm rewarded by getting to redraw several times for a really good outcome. But what's in the armory? What's in the armory? Okay, so fuck this one. That's not bad. It's like being able to, being able to tell the game, hey, draw the stores this time. Hey, draw the greens this time. How many categories of room are there? Reds, I guess, but those are usually bad. Telling it to draw old bedrooms is mostly spending a lot of my real estate just for steps, which is kind of sad. Draw a lot of hallways. I run into this whenever I draw the secret passage, which is that I don't have the biggest inclination to draw a particular type of room most of the time. So I'm not sure if I want this one that badly. Particularly, I don't know if I have a strategy or a goal that demands... Like, I frequently want to draw a specific room, but not necessarily a color of room. Like, isn't the vault blue? Or is it gold? Like, the pump room is blue. The office is blue. The pool is blue. I think the boiler room is blue. Like, a decent number of the rooms I actually would actively want to draw at times are blue, so there would be no way of swaying them. You'd also have to decide on the color before the run starts, so like it might be fun to get more green, because they often have synergy, but other than that, it's like... I'm not sure what I'd do with this one. This one just seems to actually suck. Armory! This one also sucks, I'm pretty sure. So I'm basically down to armory or the rook. And it's really rough because this is just a powerful effect. Every time you reach a corner, especially these two that I frequently reach, just get to draw 4 times. That means you go through up to 12 different cards. Getting to powerfully draw whatever you want, potentially. That could be strong. But what's the armory? But I don't know what the armory is. It could be important. Weapons? The sledgehammer? The super sledge? A sword? What do you get in an armory? The fact that it's a single card added to your draft pool makes me think it's important and powerful. And whatever this is something I don't have. You must not be able to get it any other way because it's dedicated to this specific thing. So it'd be defeat the purpose if you get it elsewhere. I'm so torn because the rook one is so powerful. But if the armory single-handedly is one card against that, it must be worth having, right? Surely I'll draw the armory and value it because I'm like, oh shit, the armory. I guess it's another type of store card, so it adds to that stack. I gotta know what it is. And the game won't let me know, so I gotta just take it. You've accepted Mantle of the Night. You may give up this power by returning to this chamber on any future day and unlocking the pieces again. Okay, so it's not permanent. It's permanent in that it persists as long as I don't do this, but I can do this puzzle again, which, given the conditions of it mostly being to draw the study in the office, and then just having a full house will probably solve the rest of it. Not that big of a deal. So if I decide I don't like the armory, I can always solve this puzzle again in order to get the rook and then just commit to that one. That's good to know. That one not closed all the way? I think that one's not closed, which is funny. Okay. I hope the armory is really cool, because that was a lot of build-up to me getting a not very... How do you open this door? And this is the busted version of this book? Yeah. Red banners, martial fog. How do you open this door? Where is this door? It might be tied to part of the other underground. I assume that I'll get somewhere at some point, and then I'll open that shortcut, essentially, and then I'll be able to access it from this elevator forever, instead of whatever I had to do the first time to get there. Maybe even the tunnel I'm about to go in, actually. So I'm about to go in a tunnel. Somewhere down there. So that'll be exciting. I'm always kind of keeping an eye out for any more secrets around this area. Man, when's the last time I got a floppy disk? I haven't been here for a bit. So is there a breakable wall? No. 100 bells. That's what that... Alright, that's what that message was about. And that breaks down that. North Lever Underground, north of Reservoir? Oh, this is where it is. West Lever Secret Garden. Oh, there's nothing written there. Oh, the ones don't have things written. Oh, that's small. One backup lever for each antechamber door has been installed in separate locations for redundancy. However, we have been told that the locations of this reserved system will not be disclosed for the staff. All of them? Does that include the north one? That's currently underground? Although that's the easiest one to get to, so I kind of don't care. But I know... Yeah, the green... This one's greenhouse, but also the weight room. This one's supposed to be the secret garden, but supposedly also the mechanarium. I don't know the backup for the Great Hall yet. It's definitely worth knowing these things, because it gives me a second option, which, given that the game's RNG based, having knowledge of additional options in addition to the original ones makes it much more likely you'll actually be able to find them. Are either of you an angel? This guy looks like he's pointing somewhere. I've already opened this up anyway. So we've never solved the 8th angel yet. Yeah, we didn't gain access to the antechamber regardless, so there's no reason to even try to do this puzzle right now. But there's the boat. Oops. Over here. Been wondering about this one for a long time. Let's doing the music. Oh, this is the beach, right? This was the first Vision's subject, I think. They still gave me... They cost me a step to go through this door. They're so insistent on that. Imagine getting here and then dying. Please give me at least an upgrade disc. But also a mountain of new hints, maybe? Where's that? Let's screenshot this real quick. Is that the room I was just in? Maybe. I'm assuming this is another target for the sledgehammer. Which is why I need to make it again. Why is it so hard? Here's these 3. Not sure if he has anything in his hands. I think... Isn't that his mentor, her mentor on the left? That, was the one that was taken away first or something? Like, these are the, they're doing a bit of a secret society against the government. Anti-royalist secret society. Some wine. We seek what's in the shade of truth. I think this is their secret hideout for their meetings. Delete it? A. Add this to my notes, I guess. For the screenshots for later. Because I don't really know how best to document this otherwise. Is that an entire bazooka? Do I need the armory for this? That's a bazooka. Let me load it. There's gotta be a place I could fire that. That'd be helpful. Oh yeah, they just have weapons down here. They were planning an actual resistance. They have weapons down here. A TV. It has now been 6 months. 6 months of living in this air-choked cavern of boredom and dread. 6 months since we said our silent goodbyes to our families. 6 months of planning, 6 months of rehearsal, 6 months of heartache. But no regrets. Everyone who knows me intimately thinks I have left the country. Everyone else assumes me dead. And maybe that's all that is left for us. The long walk and steps leading up to the gallows. A steep price to pay for ideals. I concede. But a price that somehow seems cheaper and less cruel than another 2 fortnights hunkered down here, beneath the sand and soot. And yet as I write this, I have never felt so close to the sky and my dreams. Tomorrow we will reclaim our birthright. Tomorrow the crown of Orinda will finally return to Oris. The first step taken is half the journey. May the black shores guide us, Mary. That does correlate that... Oh! A sanctum key. Hello. That does correlate the idea that the, her disappearance was tied with the crown disappearing, like was mentioned before. Are these all the plans? Portico guardhouse closed exhibit. Yeah, there's the closed exhibit room right there that we can draw. Security system controls. That's where they went to get the crown. They did it. They stole it just as expected. The Royal Museum of the City of Fen. They didn't want Grand. They got rid of it. Getaway car 136. Quietly hidden on the west end of the grounds, tucked away from the bustle and blah blah. The restored original home of Prince Learson, donated to the city of Fen upon his death, now serves as the Royal Museum's beautiful West Annex. There's a lot to read here, but it's just going to be like a tour of their stuff, so I don't think I'm going to necessarily read it all out loud. Like the parking lot. It's a parking lot. Closed exhibits, circled. Both Learson Hall and the main concourse feature a number of, quote, closed exhibits which are reserved for an upper tier of elite patronage and are not currently open to public admission. As cool as this would be, it's too easy to track, literally. Decoy car and getaway car. So they're going to park a suspicious car out front and use that and maybe take off with it to make it look like it's an escape, I guess. Garden pathway. Free to use without purchase. Museum Station Cafe. It's a restaurant. Museum main concourse. Former state of Prince Learson. Public exhibits. Legacy of artists and paintings. Showcasing the royal color red. They're so fixated on red. Forced entry, 105, nope, 124, they changed that. Manning at 110 is over here. White Pharaoh Marigold, 105. That's their 3 names. And we know who Marigold is. Tiskin Park. So we're going to escape past this red pentagon statue. A monument to the victorious King Tiskin adorned with sword, shield, and wings, made to commemorate the end of the War of the Fifth Era. They ask that guests stay on the paths. These people did a bit more than that. So they had a timetable and everything planned out. Can't play the radio. Yeah, we seek what's in the shade of truth. So this is emotionally complicated for us because it's like she abandoned her son for this mission and never came back. Royal Station. So we are attached to the tracks as expected, but I can't get out there? I guess yeah, I guess that was... This is the station, and that's over there, so I guess this is the station key. Platform 8. It's always 8. So this is the key that's tied to the station. Not too hard to get to. Now that I have that set up. Orinda Aries Train Metro. Major stops, Royal Station. Is this one fake? Royal Station. But they didn't come here to steal it, right? Mainway Station, Oris Train, Fen, Tanner, Orinda, Ruffington. We always hear about Ruffington. Dead End. There's a dead end here. East Depot, Aries Crossing, Angel Tower, Lumber Field, West Depot, Trinsdale, Canyon Pass, Borderline. No. I'm like, no wheat rolls. I don't know, does it say anything upside down with the weird missing letters? That's it, I believe. Doesn't seem to be anything to find. I don't think... No, we found some clues. There was that one highlighted spot. Whatever this is. A stack of TVs with an A on them? I screenshotted it, so I should have it later. That one's freaking out and Z fighting a bit. Can I take you back? Yep. Oh, just teleports back. Okay. Let's see. We'll get to you in a second. I have a bunch of steps left. I do want to see if I've unlocked any opportunities for trading. With whatever gear I have, because I do have the trading post, right? Nope, this is the tomb. Never mind. Trading post was last run. Do car keys. Yeah, there's no coat check. And I never spawned the room I would take. Yeah, there's no break room. So there's no reason to go back. Prism key. No. Everything's dead to me. Alright, let's spend this this key on the sanctum. And I will have finished 5 out of 8 sanctum keys. We still have some loose ends to follow up on. But a lot of it's figured out. I don't remember sending it back up. You're kidding. It's still like that. It's fine. I have a billion steps. Man, that That cart is so annoying. I really wish... It would fuck some things up, I'm sure, yeah. But I just really wish that once you circumnavigated the cart and have been on both sides of it, that you could just get it out of the way somehow. I'm especially always backwards about which side I can access it from. So right now I need to run all the way back to the tomb, pull the cart back again, then go all the way back around. I guess I don't need to go all the way back around. I can go this way and then access the sanctum, open it, then run back and pull the cart back and then leave. We don't know what the 8th angel means yet, but I do know that I want to light some candles down here, regardless. So maybe we'll see an 8th angel somewhere when we light the candles. Maybe the mention of an 8th angel is just a hint that there is, in fact, something else down there. And then once you light the candles, you're like, oh, there he is. There they are. Do do do. Do 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 do. No. Oh, I just ran. Yeah, there's a branch back here. Okay. I was like, what did I do? What did I do wrong here? I don't remember setting it back to being up. Unless something else did that, like the water level or something. Yeah. Apologies for not knowing which door to open, but gotta spend the key one way or the other. God, having 3 special keys, not being able to even spend half of them is torture. Yep, it's the diamond one. Oop. That looks like it's clipping something through. That looks weird. Okay. So now 5 of these 8 doors are open. I really gotta get together on the actual sigil solving on any of the other information, so... Probably a good incentive to get another classroom if they give me the schoolhouse option ever again. But at this point we're ready to just rest and call it a day again. So my next objective is just to pull the cart back so I don't need the tomb anymore. Because if I leave it how it is right now, it'll be stuck that way until I draw the tomb again. And that would suck. Because the tomb isn't that useful unless I know how to get a torch. There we go. You're moved again. That's it, I think. Alright, I have +2 luck so far, 38 allowance, 27 stars. Things are getting places and stuff. And we accomplished some stuff. Another sanctum key is always good. Let's take a break. Gardening shopping center. That keeps happening. 6 green rooms, 4 shop rooms. I don't remember if there's any new rooms to draw. There will be if I get the drawing room again. Or the drafting room? The drafting room. And then there is currently now an armory. So we have something to look forward to trying to draw. Hopefully I find it.